Play ball.
Wayne County All-Star action.
This one's going out of the park. Get a home run.
With his ball and bat.
Brought to you by Sheriff John Carter, Francis Jurgen, Boykin Steel and Crane, Wayne Memorial Hospital, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, Hurricanes Convenience Store, Southside Automotive, Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, your Jessup Western Sizzlin', and Priester Body Shop.
Okay, we're ready for baseball action here. Gold All-Star team taking on St. Simons. And again, Wayne County's going to be the visiting team once again. Aiden Hall is leadoff batter. Aiden Hall, leadoff batter for Wayne County. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Wayne County number 2, Aiden Hall.
And Aiden Hall, leadoff batter for Wayne County. Shortstop, it'll be Aiden Hall, Carter Spradley, and Luke Boykin. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's outside. Ball 1-1. Don't have the lineup yet for St. Simon's going to get it again. We have to move quickly as they start this game. As the other game's still in progress, we'll get a final score pass along.
Number 3.
One ball, one strike, left-handed pitcher for St. Simon's. The pitch swung on and fouled out of play, and it's 1-2 to Aiden Hall. Again, the lineup is Aiden Hall, Carter Spradley, Luke Boykin, Miles Starling, Owen Spell, Brad Irati, Hunter Yeomans, Terry Mitchner, and then Brody Bohannon, the second baseman. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's outside. And the count evens at 2-2 to Aiden Hall. Again, Aiden Hall, the shortstop for the Gold All-Star team. This is our number 1 All-Star team in district action. Here's the wind and the pitch. And his ground ball hit the third baseman up with it, throws to first in time, but he throws down in the dirt. Aiden Hall headed to second base, and he will reach second base. So an infield error by the third baseman has Wayne County's Aiden Hall at second base to lead things off here for Wayne County. And that'll bring up
11, Carter
Spradley, the left fielder for Wayne County. Again, Wayne County Gold All-Star team against St. Simon's here on field number 4 if you're coming to the ballpark. And a good crowd on hand from both sides of the aisle here. Pitch is up high, throw to second base, and Aiden Hall is back at second base. Just underway, Wayne County Gold All-Star team. Jimbo Boykin at third base, and swing and a miss. And Gene Rowland at first base. The other coach is Joe Arati. Again, just underway here, top of the first. Game scheduled for 6 innings. As soon as we get the final on the midget black team, we'll pass that information on. They're still playing. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. And the count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Or 1 ball and 2 strikes now, they tell us. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carter Spradley. Left-hander ready to wind the pitch. And he struck him out. 1 down. Swing and a miss. Spradley goes down on strikes. Brings up number 7, Luke Boykin for Wayne County. And this kid's had a great summer.
Luke Boykin.
Excellent athlete for Wayne County. You're going to hear his name a lot in the future years to come. Pitch is outside. Ball 1-0. Luke Boykin. Had a lot of home runs. Good to see James Boykin out here, his grandfather, watching him play. There's a pitch. And it's down low. Ball 2-0. The commish, James Boykin. Man, he's done so much for Wayne County Recreation over the years. Good to see him out at the ballpark. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's up high to Luke. 3 balls and no strikes. Miles Starling on deck, the pitcher today in the game here. Game 1 for Wayne County. And a runner at second base, Aiden Hall. The pitch to Luke. And that's in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Luke taking all the way. Steps back in. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 pitch. And it's down low, ball 4. So Luke Boykin heads to first base. Runners at first and second. Here's Miles Starling, today's pitcher for Wayne County All-Stars.
Batting number 27, Miles Starling.
Coach McDonald and Coach Mullis both here watching the All-Star game here. Good to see them out at the ballpark. Here's the pitch. And it's inside and low, ball one. 1-0. Future Wayne County Yellow Jackets right here on this ball field. Midget All-Stars. So it all begins in the recreation. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball hit to the left side. Shortstop's got to throw in at third. He throws wide. Runner coming around third. Aiden Hall coming home. He is going to be safe at home plate. Good hustle by Aiden Hall, and Wayne County scores to make it a 1-0 ball game in favor of the Wayne County Gold All-Star team. And Luke Boykin all the way to third base. Miles Starling in at first base.
Number 20, Owen Spell.
So, again, a throw in error on the shortstop leads to a run. And here's Owen Spell, another kid with big power at the plate for Wayne County. Owen Spell. So, Wayne County Gold team off to a good start. 1-0 here. Good hustle in the base pass by Aiden Hall early. And Owen Spell steps to the plate for the Wayne County All-Star team. 2 on, 1 out, the pitch. And it's outside, ball 1. 1-0. Brad Arati on deck for Wayne County. Again, Wayne County Gold All-Star team off to a good start. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. Runner going down to second base, trying to steal a run here. Luke Boykin coming home. Here's the throw home. He's going to be out at home plate. Good job by the second baseman to nail the runner. Wayne County tried a double steal, and Luke Boykin gets caught in no man's land and gets thrown out at home plate for number 2 in the inning. And down to second base, Miles Starling. So Owen Spell bats with 2 outs and a runner at second base in a 1-0 ball game. In Wayne County 1, St. Simon's number 1 team 0 at the moment. Good ball game underway. The lefty setting ready to wind the pitch, and it's outside. Again, we'll try to get St. Simon's lineup in between innings here. But right now, Wayne County Gold team leads it 1-0. Runner at second base, 2 outs to Owen Spell. Nice pitch in. They called it a ball, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Owen Spell. Brad Arati on deck. Here's a 3-1 pitch. And it's down low, ball 4 gets by the catcher. Runner will head to third. And Wayne County's got runners at first and third with 2 outs for Brad Arati. Wayne County's right fielder.
Brad Arati.
So Brad Arati comes in to the plate. Had a big grand salami up in Lyons, Georgia, and a big game up there. Had a chance to watch that up in Lyons. And great chicken fingers. No ice cream, though. They went from an A+ to a B- in the concession stand with no ice cream. Here is Brad Arati with 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch to him, and that's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Hunter Yeoman's on deck. Wayne County 1, St. Simon 0. Top of the first with a visiting team here. Here's the wind, the pitch. And did he go around? He did. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Brad Arati. 2 on, 2 outs. 1 run in. Brad Arati at the plate in a hole 0-2. The lefty stares in. He's setting ready. The wind and the pitch. And it's outside, ball 1. 1-2. Again, Aiden Hall, good base running early in this ball game. As good hustle has got us a run here. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Brad Arati. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball hit to the left side. Shortstop's got it. Long throw to first. Did he get him? They say he got him, and the inning comes to an end. So, a questionable call. He's called out at first base. In the inning, we picked up 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, or 2 errors, and 2 men left. Head to the bottom of the first. Score reads Wayne County 1, St. Simon's coming to bat.
For the best breakfast, lunch, or dinner in town, come to Western Sizzlin' in Jessup. They have the best hand-cut steaks that are flame-kissed to make them tender and juicy, and then they cover them with their legendary Gold Dust seasoning. The flavor is unbeatable. Also, they have their huge lunch and dinner buffet, and don't forget about their breakfast buffet Thursday through Sunday mornings. So the place to come eat today is Western Sizzlin', located at the corner of First Street and Sunset Boulevard in Jessup.
Priesters Collision Center. The all-new Priesters Collision Center at 424 South Highway 301 at the former Ace Body Shop is now open for business. Call Benji Priester at 559-2155. That is 559-2155 for all your auto body work or painting needs. They offer free estimates, and Benji has over 28 years experience. All their work is guaranteed. So come see Benji or Felina at Priester Collision Center on 301 South, just down from McDonald's in Jessup, for all your body shop needs.
WIFO Radio, 105.5 FM.
In the first inning, Wayne County's Miles Starling going to be on the mound for Wayne County here in the gold game. The black team's still playing right now, 18-4. They tell us is the score over there as they're about to wrap it up. 18-4, the black team about to beat Douglas. So St. Simon's the bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Miles Starling, the pitcher for Wayne County. Defensively for Wayne County, what do I do with that lineup for Wayne County? That's St. Simon's. You got Wayne County's. Is that it there? No, that's not it. Maybe that's it there. What's that pink sheet there? What's the pink sheet there? That's it right there. Thank you. At first base, we've got Owen Spell. Second baseman, Brody Bohannon. Third baseman for Wayne County is, they got it third. St. Simon's won. Third baseman is Terry Mitchner. Shortstop for Wayne County is Aiden Hall. The catcher for Wayne County is Hunter Yeomans, and the outfielders are Brad Arati, Carter Spradley, and Carter Spradley. Carter Spradley, Luke Boykin. What's that? Final? 18-5 is the final over there. Wayne County Black All-Star Team 1. Here we go. St. Simon's the bat here. Miles Starling, first pitch is a ball. The next pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The batter is Chase Schumann, the leadoff batter for St. Simon's, number 1. Miles Starling ready to pitch.
Brian, move out of the way. Can't see the game.
And it's inside. Ball 2.
What do you call that?
Ball 2. 2-1.
2-1. See, put his hand there.
2 balls, 1 strike. Miles Starling sitting ready to wind the 2-1 pitch. And it's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, the junior boys team lost earlier today, 8-0 to Glenn County. The Mike girls lost up in Douglas, 21-0. So again, not good news so far except for the midget teams. There's a swing and a miss, and there's 1 out here in the bottom of the first for St. Simon's. Miles Starling with a strikeout, and there's 1 down. Brings up the number 2 hitter.
Batting number 10,
Grant Wolf. Again, Wayne County 1, St. Simon's 0. Miles Starling sitting ready to pitch and is down low. Ball 1. Again, Luke Boykin in center field, Brad Alrodi in right field, and Carter Spradley in left. Here's the wind, the pitch, squares the bunt, pulls back, and it's in for a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. And Wayne County, St. Simon's Island, game 1 of the midget tournament here for the Wayne County gold team. Miles Starling sitting ready to pitch, and it's inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Wolf. The next batter is Drew Coleman. Miles Starling setting ready. The pitch. Did he square the bunt? He did and missed. Strike 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball to third. Nice play by third baseman. Over to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Batting number 12, Drew Coleman. There's another game over there.
Again, Terry Mitchner with a nice play at third base for Wayne County for out number 2. That brings up Drew Coleman. Pitch to him is in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. So Miles Starling off to a good start on the mound for Wayne County. Again, Luke Boykin, the number 1 pitcher on this team, probably not going to be able to pitch. Has a little elbow injury, so trying to save him for state if they get to state. The pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. So Miles Starling getting the start here in game 1 for Wayne County. Wayne County leads it by a score of 1-0. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's down low in the dirt. Ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Miles Starling set and ready. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball hit the third, or shortstop, long throw, not going to be in time. Infield hit. Again, deep in the hole, Aiden Hall had no shot. And the runner's on for St. Simon's. Time run on, infield single. And the next batter is Scott Hegeman.
Over there, we'd still be in the first. Top of the first.
Miles Starling set and ready. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's outside, gets by the catcher. Down to second base goes the base runner.
Get on to Ronnie Bullets.
So Hegeman has a chance to tie with a base hit here. Bottom of the first.
I told him I got lost or something before I told him to do that.
The score 1-0 Wayne County. Miles setting ready to wind the pitch. There's down low. Ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Wayne County Gold All-Star team in their first game of the tournament taking on St. Simon's number 1, leading at 1-0. The pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Miles Starling getting the start here. Gant Starling's younger brother. It's Daddy's Buddy Starling. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's down low, ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Miles Starling on the mound here in game number 1 for Wayne County, trying to get out of the first. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count to the batter, Hegeman. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big out if we can get it here in the first inning. Keep this a 1-0 game. Miles Starling is setting ready. Here's the wind and the pitch. Call, strike 3, taken by the batter, and the inning comes to an end. So Miles gets 2 strikeouts in the first. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit. No errors, they strand the base runner. We played 1 in this all-important game 1 for the Midget Gold team. It's Midget Gold 1 and St. Simon 0.
Hi, this is your Sheriff, John Carter. I want to wish all our Wayne County All-Star teams best wishes in their bid for state titles. I'm very proud of all our teams, and win or lose, I support your efforts as you represent our community. Go get them, and good luck. This is your Sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Bert Yergin. I'm asking you to vote for my wife, Frances Jurgen, as their next clerk of court. As a former Wayne County baseball player, I recognize a home run hitter, and that is what Frances will be when elected. She will even pinch hit for you, the citizens of Wayne County. Early voting begins July 5th for 3 weeks at the courthouse. Election day is July 26th. We thank you for your vote for Frances Bennett Jurgen.
For by the candidate.
Again, the 1-0 as we go to the second inning here. And Wayne County's goal team, Hunter Yeoman's going to lead it off for Wayne County. He'll be followed by Terry Mitchner. And then the number 9 hitter is Brody Bohannon in the top of the order, Aiden Hall. It's a 1-0 game in favor of Wayne County goal team. The black team won 18-5. What's the final there? Or 4? 18-4, 18-5. 18-5 was the final. As the game finally came to an end, as the Wayne black team defeated Douglas. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, ball 1. Do you know who the pitcher is for St. Simon's? Who's pitching for them?
John Long.
John Long, okay. John Long's pitching for, they don't have the positions here, they just got the numbers. Pitch is fouled out of play, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
How many pitches he have in that first inning? It was 2, right?
1 ball, 1 strike. The Hunter Yeomans, Wayne County's catcher for the Gold All-Star team.
25, so he can go.
Here's the pitch, and there's a fly ball, well hit down the left field line, and this one is up against the fence. Hunter Yeomans, a long single, though, as, again, kind of watching to see if at first it was fair or foul, but it just missed getting out of the ballpark, but it's a long single for Hunter Yeomans. Just missed a home run, but he's on, and here's Terry Mitchner, Wayne County's third baseman. They're going to get a runner at first base for Hunter Yeomans for the catcher, and that is
batting number 5, Terry Mitchner, 23.
23. Don't have. Got to find my roster they sent me. They did send me a roster of those numbers, Smiley. Let me find it. Hayden Beasley. Hayden Beasley. So Hayden Beasley, the courtesy runner for the catcher for Wayne County. And Terry Mitchner at the plate for Wayne County. Pitch is up high, ball 1. Again, 1-0 game. Wayne County Gold All-Stars lead it. Trying to advance to the winner's bracket game tomorrow. They'll play at 12:15 if they advance. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's outside. And Mitchner draws a walk. So Wayne County's got the first 2 batters on here in the second. A good start. Brings up Brody Bohannon, Wayne County's second baseman.
Batting number 1, Brody Bohannon.
So Brody Bohannon steps in. Again, a good crowd here to support the Wayne County All-Star Gold team. A lot of people making the trip out to the ballpark. We invite you to come on out and enjoy the action. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for a strike. Again, Bohannon, the number 9 hitter in the lineup here for Wayne County. Top of the order, Aiden Hall on deck. Wayne County 1, St. Simon 0, top of the second. Pitch is in for a strike. It's no balls and 2 strikes to Brody Bohannon. Again, Wayne County 1, St. Simon's 0. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's up high. And that should be ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to pitch. And it's down low. But it's a full count to Brody Bohannon. So the umpire says it doesn't tell us. Here's the line, the pitch. And it's swung on and foul back. Again, 2 runners on to start the inning. Good start, nobody out. Brody Bohannon, the batter. Here's the wind, the pitch to him. Called strike 3 on the inside corner, and there's one down. So Brody called out on strikes. Here's Aiden Hall.
Batting number 2, Aiden Hall.
Aiden Hall, the batter for Wayne County. Again, Carter Spradley on deck. The pitch, and is grounded foul. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on base, top of the second. Wayne County facing John Long, the pitcher. Here's the pitch, and it's on the corner for a strike. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Aiden Hall, who reached on his first time up. Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's outside, 1-2.
He might be able to turn double play from there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-0 game, Wayne County here in the second. Here's the wind up and the pitch from Long. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and there's 2 down in the inning. So strikeouts to Brody Bohan, Aiden Hall. Here's Carter Spradley, struck out back in the first inning.
Batting number 11, Carter Spradley.
So Carter Spradley comes to the plate. 1-0 ball game in favor of Wayne County Gold All-Stars. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, ball 1, 1-0. Wayne County leading it by a score of 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, pretty well hit, right field. This one is gone. Kiss it goodbye. A 3-run home run by Carter Spradley, and Wayne County's off to a 4-0 lead. Oh, how sweet it is. Spradley with a 3-run bomb, and Wayne County leads it by a score of 4-0. Big 3-run bomb by Spradley to right center. Comes with 2 outs, and those are always big hits. And Spradley gets us up to a 4-0 lead for Luke Boykin to come up to the plate. 4-0 Wayne County. Second inning action. Big hit by Carter Spradley. And Wayne County's up 4-0.
Batting number 7, Luke Boykin.
So Luke Boykin comes to the plate for Wayne County. There's the wind and the pitch. And inside almost hit him. Ball 1, 1-0. Carter Spradley with a big 3-run home run to make it a 4-0 ball game. Pitch is outside. Ball 2, and time's called as the coach is on his way to talk to his pitcher, John Long, and that might be all for Mr. Long here in the game. So he is going to change pitchers. They're moving people around. Pitching change will be made. Your score in the second. Wayne County 4, St. Simon 0, back after the pitching change. Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck.
You've planned, you've practiced, and now's your time to execute as an all-star. The team at Wayne Memorial Hospital is behind you all the way as you pursue district and state championships. Your diligence, commitment to hard work, and dedication mirror our core values here at Wayne Memorial. Congratulations for making it this far, and best of luck to all of our Wayne County All-Star teams. Wayne Memorial Hospital, your 2010 and 2015 Georgia Alliance of Community Hospitals Small Hospital of the Year.
You guys always play the right songs at the right time.
Big Dog Country.
New pitcher in, Hegeman for St. Simons. Wayne County leads it by a score of 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. And again, Luke Boykin at the plate for Wayne County All-Stars. A 3-run home run by left fielder Carter Spradley has Wayne County on top by a score of 4-0. Again, the Wayne County Black All-Star team won 18-5 earlier today over Douglas. They play tomorrow against St. Simon's number 2 team at 10 a.m. We'll have that game for you beginning at 9:50 tomorrow morning here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Unless, again, Wayne County Gold loses here, then we'd have their game at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So either way, we're going to be here at 10. Hoping to bring you another doubleheader tomorrow at 10 and 12:15. That's the schedule for tomorrow here. Wayne County leading it 4-0 here in the second on a 3-run home run by Carter Spradley, and Luke Boykin come to the plate for the Wayne County All-Star team. Again, we're glad you're with us here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. Again, thanks for joining us for Midget All-Star action. I want to thank again our sponsors for allowing us to be here to bring this live play-by-play action. As again, another long delay in between change of pitchers here, which has been a trend here throughout the evening. But Luke Boykin's about to step in. It's a 2-ball, no strike count to him with nobody on and 2 outs. And the pitch is outside for ball 3, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Luke Boykin. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's up high, ball 4. So Luke Boykin is aboard for Wayne County, keeps the inning alive, and it brings up Miles Starling, the pitcher for Wayne County here in game number 1.
7, Miles Starling.
Miles Starling, the batter. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's outside, ball 1, 1-0. Just joining us again, Wayne County led 1-0 and now lead 4-0 here in the second inning, taking on St. Simon's number 1 team in game 1 of the district event. Here's the wind, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, ball gets by, and Luke Boykin heads down to second base. Again, Wayne County 4, St. Simon 0. Early in this one, second inning action. Again, more action coming your way tomorrow, then they break and come back on Monday. And hopefully we'll be here for Monday as well. Ball gets by the catcher again, and down to third goes Luke Boykin. And some great entertainment lines up for that music festival tomorrow. Looking forward to the big event. Again, and 4-0 ball game. Wayne County with the lead. Here's the wind and the pitch. And Miles hits a ground ball to third. Third baseman with it, throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. But in the inning, Wayne County has a big inning, a big 3-run home run by Carter Spradley. There were 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We hit the bottom of the second. Score reads Wayne County 4, St. Simon's 0.
Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck.
You've planned, you've practiced, and now's your time to execute as an all-star. The team at Wayne Memorial Hospital is behind you all the way as you pursue district and state championships. Your diligence, commitment to hard work, and dedication mirror our core values here at Wayne Memorial. Congratulations for making it this far, and best of luck to all of our Wayne County All-Star teams. Wayne Memorial Hospital, your 2010 and 2015 Georgia Alliance of Community Hospitals Small Hospital of the Year.
You guys always play the right songs at the right time.
Big Dog Country.
Head to the bottom of the second inning. Miles Starling going to pitch the second inning of work here. Going to face the middle part of the St. Simons Island lineup here. Wayne County 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the second again. St. Simons, the home team, as they'll flip a coin every game for deciding home field advantage. Again, it's a 4-0 game here in the bottom of the second inning. And just a tremendous crowd here to watch the All-Stars. Good to see a good crowd here checking out the action. Again, we invite you to come out tomorrow. Also, don't forget the Exchange Club, Touchdown Club golf tournament tomorrow. That tees off at 8:30 tomorrow morning. So, again, always a fun event. And, again, a lot of money raised for both the Exchange Club and the Wayne County Touchdown Club. Again, all the proceeds go right back into the programs. Miles Starling set for the second inning. Here we go.
Number 3, John Long.
John Long going to lead off now, was the pitcher for St. Simons. But he will lead it off here, left-handed batter. Pitches left, throws left, bats left. Here we go. Miles Starling in for the second inning work here. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's down low, ball 1. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 4-0 game, Wayne County. Miles pitch, outside, ball 2. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 4-0 ball game. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's down low, ball 3. 3-0. 3-0 count to John Long, leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second for St. Simons. See if Miles Starling can throw a strike here. Here's the wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Nobody out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second inning. Miles sitting ready to wind the pitch, and it's outside, ball 4. So leadoff man on here to start the second for St. Simons. Leadoff walk.
Number 11, William Nudd.
And that brings up William Nudd. So Nudd will bat here for St. Simons. Again, nobody out. Bottom of the second. The pitch. Square to bunt, and they pull back. And what's the umpire call? Looks like he called it a ball. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 4-0 ball game. Wayne County Gold All-Star team in action. The black team won 18-5 earlier today. Here's the wind, the pitch. And that ball is up high, ball 2. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Leadoff man on here in the bottom of the second inning in a 4-0 ball game, Wayne County. Miles ready to wind the pitch, and that's in for a strike, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Miles Starling sitting ready to wind in the 2-1 pitch. And again, they scored a bunt and miss. I think he called it a ball, though. Did he call it a ball? Yep, he did. 3-1. It looked like he went after it. And that's what Coach Boykin's asking. I mean, good Lord, he went after the pitch. How's that a ball? Can't offer at it and then call it a ball. That's what Coach Boykin's asking. But apparently not going to win the argument. Count 3 balls, 1 strike. It's a strange call. Unless the umpire didn't see him go after it. 3 balls, 1 strike. Miles' 3-1 pitch. Grounded foul. The count runs full to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner first, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Here's the wind, the pitch. And it's down low, ball 4. So back-to-back walks to start the inning here in the second. And time call is Coach Boykin's going to make a trip to the mound. See if we make a pitching change here. Or he's just going to meet with his infield. Again, walks will kill you. Back-to-back walks. The pitch count, is that our pitch count up there, 31? 31 for Rain. How many can he pitch in a day? How many can he pitch in a day? 85. How many can he pitch before he can not pitch tomorrow? So if he pitches more than 31, he can't pitch tomorrow. Is that correct?
In one inning, right? No, in the game.
In the game.
Oh, really? 30 or less, we can no talent for this. So he's gone.
So he's gone for today, or for the rest of for tomorrow. He can't pitch tomorrow, so he's going to stay with him here. He's already at 31.
Who's that? I don't know. Whoever it is, he can't pitch tomorrow. For St. Thomas or for Jeff?
For us, Miles Starling. Here's the pitch, and it's inside. Did that hit him? It did. Hit batter, and the bases are loaded. So we got 2 walks and a hit batter. And Hartman going to bat for St. Simon's. So this is not the inning you're looking for here. And here comes Coach Boykin again. And this is a tough decision here. You just went more than 30 pitches. So he can't pitch tomorrow, but he's done for the day as Mitchner, the third baseman, is going to come to the mound. They're changing pitchers. Terry Mitchner is going to come in and pitch. What? Number 5, third baseman, Terry Mitchner. Yep, number 5. So we got a break in the action. We'll take a break. Your score, Wayne County 4, St. Simon 0, but St. Simon's trading with bases loaded back after the timeout.
Damon's Restaurant is open 7 days a week and offers daily specials and has a wide variety of menu items from salads to wings to burgers and fries, and check out their famous turkey burger. Damon's is famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it comes to party platters, Damon's can make your party special. Simply call on the order ahead of time by calling 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's famous fingers and wings continues to please its customers, and if you're looking for a great meal any day of the week, stop by and enjoy Damon's. You stop in or use the drive-thru at the location 336 West Cherry Street. That's Damon's Restaurant, a Wayne County favorite. Beware, there's a hurricane coming to Jessamine, Wayne County, but have no fear. It's a Hurricanes convenience store and Hurricanes Cafe at the corner of Highway 84 and Henson-Mosley Road near the ballparks. Hurricanes will be a Chevron gas station for great low prices, and Hurricanes Cafe will be available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your early morning biscuits, and for dinner and lunch, burgers and fries and chicken fingers and a whole lot more. Hurricanes will be opening soon with construction just about completed. It'll be here before you know it. The Hurricane is coming. Hurricanes convenience store and cafe at 84 and Henson-Mosley Road. More details to come, so keep it tuned to the Big Dog for all of the information.
WIFO FM, Jessup, Motown, Soul, and Rock and Roll.
Terry Mitchner, a new pitcher for Wayne County. Bases loaded situation. Again, St. Simon showing bunt, and they miss. And that is a strike. So it's no balls and 2 strikes to the batter for St. Simon's. Bases loaded, nobody out, 4-0 ball game. Terry Mitchner trying to pitch out of a bases loaded jam. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's outside for ball 1. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bases loaded. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's up high. Ball 2. 2-2.
So this guy gives him
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away, and it stays 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 4-0 ball game. Bases loaded for St. Simon's here in the bottom of the second. They're the home team in this first game of the tournament for both teams. The pitch. Ground ball, second base. Second baseman coming home. No. Going to first. No. He can't go anywhere. had to eat it, and it's a 4-1 game. Brody Bohannon didn't really know where he wanted to go. Looked for short, no one was there. Looked home, no one was there. So he just held on to it, and a run is in. It's a 4-1 game. Base is still loaded.
Number 15, Tate Rhodes.
And Rhodes comes to the plate. Tate Rhodes, the last batter in the order. Leadoff batter on deck for St. Simons.
Sure, he's Country Road.
4-1 game. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled. Out of play, no ball, was 1 strike. Wayne County 4, St. Simons Island 1 here in the bottom of the second. Again, the inning began with 2 walks and a hit batter. And now infield fielder's choice. And a run is in. And the bases remain open with still nobody out. Here's the wind, the pitch. And that's in for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Tate Rhodes. Last batter in order for St. Simons. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back. It remains 0-2. And good crowd on hand from St. Simons, which is good news for Wayne County economy. Good to see all these teams in for the weekend event. Looks like going to stay over the weekend and spend a lot of money in Wayne County. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball to short. Shortstop's coming home. Nope, going to third. Gets a 4-side. Good job by Aiden Hall to get it out. But a run is in. It makes it a 4-2 ball game, but we get an out in the inning. And here comes the top of the order up. So runners at first and second.
Jay Sherman.
2 runs in to make it a 4-2 game. And here's the top of the order in Schumann. Schumann struck out his first time up, but that was against Miles Starling. First time facing Mitchner. The pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out. Wayne County 4, St. Simons 2. The pitch, and it's outside, ball 2. 2-0. Here's the wind and the pitch. Line, base hit left field. Gets by the left fielder. Run is going to score. Another runner coming to third. They're going to hold him there with a double for Schumann. And it's a 4-3 game. And St. Simons is right back in it here in the bottom of the second inning. With the runners at second and third. 3 runs in to make it a 4-3 game. And Grant Wolf, the batter. Or Grant Wolf, the batter. So 4-3, St. Simons Island right back in it. As all 3 of those free passes have scored now. The 2 walks and the hit batter all come home to score. It's a 4-3 game. 2 on, 2 out. There's a ball hit high and deep to center field, and that one is gone for a 3-run home run, and St. Simons Island's got the lead. They go down 4-3, up 6-4. A 3-run bomb for Wolf. And St. Simons Island is on top 6-4 here in game number 1 of the tournament. So St. Simons Island leads at 6-4, and here comes Coleman.
You ain't grounded out. You're supposed to do that time, but it didn't.
So again, a 6-run second for St. Simons Island. They lead it by a score of 6-4. 6-4 ball game. Mitchner setting ready, the wind, the pitch. And is down low, ball 1. 1-0.
I keep seeing them warming up. They've been warming up. Oh, really?
1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, they are the home team, so they lead it here in the bottom of the second by a score of 6-4. That's something to keep in mind here as we go through this ball game. Mitchner setting ready, the wind and the pitch. And again, they squared a bunt, pull back, and it's a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out in the inning, the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 2. 2-2. Hegman on deck for St. Simons. St. Simons Island 6, Wayne County 4. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 eye, the pitch. Swung on and foul back. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 6-4 game in favor of St. Simons Island here in the bottom of the second. Long inning for Wayne County. Here's the pitch. And that ball is down low, ball 4. Another walk for St. Simons Island. And it brings up Scott Hegman.
Number 5, Scott Hegeman.
Hegeman, the batter. So the inning continues here for St. Simons as they continue to score points and score runs. They lead it 6-4. And pitching for Wayne County is Terry Mitchner.
I'm at the midget baseball field.
6-4 game.
Yeah, the gold team's playing.
Terry Mitchner setting ready. Here's the wind and the pitch.
Okay.
And it's outside, ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. John Long on deck. And they batted around here in the second. They have scored 6 times. Lead it 6-4. Here's the wind and the pitch. There's a ball that's going to drop in for a base hit in the right field. Runner gets to second base, and Brad O'Reilly gets it in quickly. And there's 2 runners on base as they bat around. And here comes John Long, the batter.
John Long.
Long with a base hit his first time up. So St. Simons Island, a big inning here. Lead it by a score of 6-4. Terry Mitchner setting ready. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for ball 1. 1-0. One ball and no strikes. 6-4 game. Here's the wind and the pitch. And he squared a bunt and miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, they do a lot of that. Just about every batter squares the bunt and pulls back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on base. 6-4 game. The pitch. And it's inside. Ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. A 2-1 pitch. And that is low, ball 3. 3-1. And Mitchner getting close to that 31 pitch count. He's up at 27. 3 balls, 1 strike, 3-1 pitch, and that's outside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. And that brings up the next batter for St. Simons, William Nudd.
Batting number 11, William Nudd.
And it looks like Wayne County's going to make another pitching change. So Coach Boykin
So he got 28, right?
gets Mitchner out of there, so he's still available for tomorrow. So we got a break in the action. You score. St. Simons Island 6, Wayne County 4, back after the pitching change.
Stop by Southside Automotive for major and minor mechanical repairs, diagnostic testing, tune-ups, oil changes, brakes. Southside Automotive is the place for quality repairs and prompt service. Make sure your AC is working its best for this hot summer. Joey says stop by today. We'll take care of you. If you want the best in automotive services, stop by Southside Automotive on 301 South in Jessup. Call 427-9653. That's 427-9653. Southside Automotive.
Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, located at 1516 West Orange Street in Jessup, is your sporting goods headquarters for this area. Whether it's balls, bats, gloves, bat bags, equipment, or eyewear, Sheffield's has everything you need to outfit your team. No matter what the sport, Sheffield's has the Wayne County and Long County hats, jackets, and sweatshirts to show your true school spirit. Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, the only place to purchase that much-needed equipment for the upcoming season. Be a winner. Stop by and visit Sheffield's today or give them a call at 427-2982.
WIFO Radio, 105.5 FM.
Carter Spradley, your new pitcher for Wayne County Midget All-Stars, he comes in with the bases loaded and just one out and trailing 6-4. So Wayne County using their third pitcher already. Started with Miles Starling, then went to Terry Mitchner, and now Carter Spradley. So 3 pitchers so far, and we're only in the second inning. And Smiley said it best, seems like we just can't get out of the second inning in either one of these ball games. The last game lasted an hour and a half in the second inning. This one getting close to that point as well. Again, Wayne County trailing 6-4. Again, the black team won 18-5. Again, looking at the bracket, again, we got the gold team number 1 that we're focusing most of our attention on. If they do not win this game, they play again tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the loser bracket, and we'll be there to cover that game for you. In the losers bracket at 10 a.m. If they win, they play again at 2:30, so we'd have the 10 and 2:30 game for you tomorrow. If they win, they play at 12:15. We'll have a 10 and 12:15 game for you. So either way, we're looking at 2 games tomorrow on the schedule, and hopefully back here on Monday as well. See if Carter Spradley can find some success on that mound. Here's the wind and the pitch in a 6-4 game. And it's way inside and high, ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, fly ball, well hit left field, and this one is gone onto the road. And again, they have busted it wide open here. The grand salami for Long, or for, I'm sorry, not for Long, for Nudd. Nudd hit the grand slam home run. And St. Simon's Island goes up 10-4. 10-4 in favor of St. Simon's Island here in game number 1. So St. Simon's Island has blown it open here 10-4. Carter Spradley at the plate, or on the mound for Wayne County. Next batter is Buffkin for St. Simon's Island. 10-4 St. Simon's. Here's the pitch. And it's downstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Again, still just 1 out in the inning. 1 down in the inning.
We got him off the bases, but not the way they wanted to. Should have hit a grand slam.
Carter Spradley, the pitcher. Here's the wind and the pitch.
All the way over the road, Jimmy. No, he did.
And there's a bunt, and it's bunted foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, they're still looking for that ball in the woods over there. And across the road in the woods. He's still looking for the ball. He's looking for it. 10-4 game. Here's the time called.
Oh, really? Once that guy hit one and landed in the truck and went back 5 miles.
10-4 game. And again, I'm not sure what the umpire is doing here, but he's not happy with something that's going on. I don't know if he wants to talk to his other umpire. But I have no idea what this discussion's about.
You'd see whether that was a fair or foul ball.
Pointed down to the third base coach, and then he went down and talked to the first base umpire. So I'm not sure what that's about. Again, it's a 10-4 game in favor of St. Simons. They're still batting here in the bottom of the second with just one down. And that pitch is in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Carter Spradley, our third pitcher of the day here for Wayne County Gold All-Star team. Start off good for Wayne County, up 4-0, but now it's 10-4. And there's a ball hit back to Spradley. Spradley picks it up and throws to first in time. And there's 2 outs in the inning. So 2 down. And brings up Hartman. 10-4 game. Wayne County's got their work cut out for them. When we get to the third, down 10-4.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Here's the wind and the pitch. And again, another bunt. They bunt foul. There's no balls and 1 strike.
No, put too much up in there. I need to put 30 and I put 60. 30, so I need to get it changed.
No balls, 1 strike. 10-4 game in favor of St. Simons. Here's the wind and the pitch. Grounded foul.
30, supposed to have 30, then go. It went.
There's no balls and 2 strikes.
30, I tried to get it to 60, and it didn't go. So let's see. I got to add 30, which makes it 60, but it wasn't denied.
No balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the 0-2 pitch. In for strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. But what an inning St. Simons has. 10 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. A couple errors and nobody left on base. Head to the third inning. Your score reads Wayne County trailing St. Simons Island by a score of 10-4.
For the best breakfast, lunch, or dinner in town, come to Western Sizzlin' in Jessup. They have the best hand-cut steaks that are flame-kissed to make them tender and juicy, and then they cover them with their legendary Gold Dust seasoning. The flavor is unbeatable. Also, they have their huge lunch and dinner buffet, and don't forget about their breakfast buffet Thursday through Sunday mornings. So the place to come eat today is Western Sizzlin', located at the corner of 1st Street and Sunset Boulevard in Jessup.
Priester's Collision Center. The all-new Priester's Collision Center at 424 South Highway 301 at the former Ace Body Shop is now open for business. Call Benji Priester at 559-2155. That is 559-2155 for all your auto body work or painting needs. They offer free estimates, and Benji has over 28 years experience. All their work is guaranteed. So come see Benji or Felina at Priester Collision Center on 301 South, just down from McDonald's in Jessup, for all your body shop needs.
WIFO Radio, 105.5 FM.
Third inning action about to get underway. Owen Spell going to lead off for Wayne County. Wayne County trails 10-4 here against St. Simons Island, number 1. Again, if I'm looking at this bracket correctly, which I do have a difficult time doing, it says Wayne County Gold right here. 7:15, and they've got it listed as the 4th game, I do believe, or no, that's field 4, so I'm not sure where Wayne County goes if they lose this game. Have to get somebody to clarify it for me.
Oh, I had recreation golf. Had a good excuse.
But here's Owen Spell. Again, third inning action, Wayne County trailing 10-4. And St. Simon's pitcher's ready. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Owen Spell reached his first time up. Here's the wind and the pitch. Line, left field, base hit for Owen Spell. Owen Spell with a solid single to left field to start the third for Wayne County. So a good start. Here comes Brad Arati. Brad grounded out short his first time up.
Almost 3.
Thought he beat it out. Looked like he beat it out, but the man in blue said he didn't beat it out. So he was called out. Here's the pitch. And it's outside and high, ball 1-0. Hunter Yeoman's on deck. Wayne County's got to get rolling here, down 10-4 against St. Simons Island at home in front of a good crowd here for game one. Here's the wind. And the pitch to Brad Irati. And it's down low. Ball 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody, or runner at first, nobody out. Top of the third and a 10-4 deficit. Here's the wind, the pitch. And that's low. Ball 3. 3-0 to Brad Irati. Hunter Yeoman's on deck. And then Terry Mitchner. Then Brody Bohannon. 10-4 St. Simons Island here in the third inning. Game scheduled for 6. Black All-Star team won 18-5 early over Douglas. Brad squares the bunt, pulls back, and it's up high, ball 4. And Wayne County has runners at first and second. So 2 on, nobody out. Hunter Yeomans comes to the plate. Hunter with a long single his first time up off the left field fence. Just missed a home run. But bats now with 2 on, nobody out. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for ball 1. 1-0. And Wayne County.
You call it a strike? Oh, I can't figure out what it is. It's what he calls it.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah.
Runners first and second. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 2. 2-0.
Oh, no, they showed it 2 or 3 times on SportsCenter. Showed it was out.
2 balls, no strikes.
Oh,
runners first and second. 10-4 game. Here's the wind and the pitch. And that's called ball 3. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. The Hunter Yeomans. Runners at first and second. See if we can load them up here. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. So Wayne County gets a good inning started with a base hit and 2 walks. Here's Terry Mitchner now pitching for Wayne County.
Batting number 5, Terry Mitchner.
And now it looks like St. Simon's going to change pitchers. They are. We got a break in the action again. We're in the third. Your score, Wayne trailing 10-4. Pitching change for St. Simon's. Back after the pitching change.
Hi, this is your Sheriff John Carter. I want to wish all our Wayne County All-Star teams best wishes in their bid for state titles. I'm very proud of all our teams, and win or lose, I support your efforts as you represent our community. Go get them, and good luck. This is your Sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Bert Yergin. I'm asking you to vote for my wife, Frances Yergin, as our next clerk of court. As a former Wayne County baseball player, I recognize a home run hitter, and that is what Frances will be when elected. She will even pinch hit for you, the citizens of Wayne County. Early voting begins July 5th for 3 weeks at the courthouse. Election day is July 26th. We thank you for your vote for Frances Bennett Yergin.
For by the candidate.
The Big Dog at 105.5 FM.
Welcome back again. Bases are loaded for Wayne County, and Terry Mitchner is going to be the batter for Wayne County. Another pitcher in for St. Simons Island. 10-4 ball game. Third inning action. And another pitcher in for St. Simons Island. And again, a long delay for pitching changes here in these tournaments, as they let them warm up about as long as they want to warm up. I'm waiting for this pitcher to get ready to pitch in the game. As the time ticks away in the tournament. Clock shows 21. Is that the right time, Mood? Is it? It's 51 minutes, right? We got 51 minutes left. Is that right? We got 51 minutes left. 51 minutes left, not 21.
Yeah.
30 after this.
I've got to add 32. You're
right. So it's 51 minutes left. 51 minutes to go. So here we go. New pitcher for St. Simons Island. 10-4 game, but the bases are loaded for Wayne County and nobody out. So see if we can get something going here. More activity in the bullpen for St. Simons Island. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's in for a strike. No balls, one strike. So Terry Mitchner in the bat for Wayne County. Bases loaded, nobody out. St. Simons, new pitcher, the stretch and the pitch. Swung on and foul back. No balls and 2 strikes. So he's starting to do his job. Just come in and throw strikes. That's what you got to do as a pitcher. You got to throw the ball over the plate. Got to throw strikes. All these walks and hit batters and do anybody any good. As Douglas just walked 15 and hit a batter. They lost 18-5. Pitches outside, ball 1. 1-2. Got to throw strikes if you want to be a pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 10-4 game. Wayne County trailing, trying to get back in here in the top of the third with the bases loaded, nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch, and it's called strike 3. Terry Mitchner takes strike 3 for out number 1. Brings up Brody Bohannon, strikeout victim back in the second inning. So big out there for St. Simons Island. Bases loaded, strikeout. 1 down. And here's Brody Bohannon. Chance to help the cause. And time called as a ball got on the field here. As they're over there playing to the left. That's what happens when kids come to the game. They don't watch the game. They're over there playing their own game. Ball got on the field at the call time. Here's the stretch and the pitch to Brody. And it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And Brody Bohannon at the plate, Aiden Hall on deck. Bases loaded, 1 down, 10-4 game. Wayne County trying to peck away, trying to get an inning here in the third. Trail 10-4, led 4-0. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's down low, outside, ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 10-4 game. The stretch, the pitch, and it's down low. Ball 2. 2-1. Brody Bohannon, the batter for Wayne County, trying to get something going here for Wayne County. Need a base hit. Here's the stretch, the pitch, and for strike 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. The stretch and the pitch to Brody. Down low, ball 3. 3-2. And a walks a run here for Wayne County. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the stretch and the payoff pitch. And he lost in ball 4, so Wayne County gets a run to make it a 10-5 game. So the deficit is 5 at the moment, and the top of the order comes to the plate in Aiden Hall.
Batting number 2, Aiden Hall.
So 1 down, 1 run in, 10-5 game, bases still loaded. Here's the stretch and the pitch to Aiden Hall. And it's outside, ball 1. Again, more activity in the bullpen for St. Simons. Seems like every team's pitching just about everybody they got. Looks like the order pitching has gone out the window in major play. Here's the pitch. Another pitcher coming in for St. Simons. Your score, Wayne County 4, St. Simons 10. Back with another pitcher
after the timeout.
Damon's Restaurant is open 7 days a week and offers daily specials and has a wide variety of menu items from salads to wings to burgers and fries. And check out their famous turkey burger. Damon's is famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. And when it comes to party platters, Damon's can make your party special. Simply call on the order ahead of time by calling 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings continues to please its customers. And if you're looking for a great meal any day of the week, stop by and enjoy Damon's. You stop in or use the drive-thru, the location 336 West Cherry Street. That's Damon's Restaurant, a Wayne County favorite. Beware, there's a hurricane coming to Chesapeake, Wayne County, but have no fear. It's a Hurricanes convenience store and Hurricanes Cafe at the corner of Highway 84 and Henson-Mosley Road near the ballparks. Hurricanes will be a Chevron gas station for very low prices, and Hurricanes Cafe will be available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your early morning biscuits, and for dinner and lunch, burgers and fries and chicken fingers and a whole lot more. Hurricanes will be opening soon with construction just about completed. They'll be here before you know it. The Hurricane is coming. Hurricanes convenience store and cafe at 84 and Henson-Mosley Road. More details to come, so keep it tuned to the Big Dog for all of the information.
105.5 FM, the Big Dog.
Aiden Hall going to face Schumann. Another pitch for St. Simons. Again, bases loaded, one down, 2-0 count to him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And it's up high, ball 3-0. And on deck, Carter Spradley, who has a home run for Wayne County, a 3-run shot. The pitch up high, ball 4. It's a 10-6 game. Another walk in the game. Here's Carter Spradley. Bases loaded, one out, 10-6. Tying run at the plate. 10-6 game. Again, third inning action. Top half with a visiting team in this game 1 of the tournament. 10-6 game. Schumann set and ready. Here's the wind and the pitch. In for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Spradley is struck out and hit a 3-run home run. At that point, we'll have 4-zip. Right now, we're down 10-6. The pitch. Fly ball, short right field. I'm sorry, first baseman. Did he step on the bag for the double play? He did. The first base runner's off the bag. It was a bloop at first, and the first baseman went back and got the ball, then stepped on the bag as the first base runner was off the bag, so they're saying double play. Wayne County staying here. Now we're going to have a conference call between the two umpires to decide what they're going to call here. Again, if the first base runner's off the bag, it's the correct call. Should be a double play, inning over. And that's what St. Simons believes. They're already in the dugout, so the umpires are deciding it. And Wayne County looking for an explanation by the home plate umpire, the base umpire. And Jimbo Boykin said that's the home plate umpire's call, so we'll see what they decide to do here. Is the inning over, or is the inning over?
We're fixing to flip a coin.
Flip a coin, Smiley says.
If he's out, tails, he's safe.
Now they're going to say safe, so they've overturned the call. So it's 10-6 with the bases still loaded, but 2 outs. And that brings up Luke Boykin. So now we got another argument going on between the St. Simons coach and the umpires. You can't believe they overturned the double play ball. I have no idea if the runner got back in time or not. I know he was off the bag on the ball up in the air. If he got back or not, I have no idea. Too far away to determine that. But all I know is they called him out, double play. But then they had a conference and they changed it. We see it all the time in high school. No one can stick to their guns anymore. Everybody changes their mind. Now they got another argument going on between the umpires. What are they going to decide? And St. Simon's still in the dugout, ready to bat. Wayne County runner's still out there on the bases, trying to bat. So now they're going to call for the rec director, I imagine. They're going to call for Carl Rose to come out there to be the final say. That's all I can figure they're going to do. They're looking for somebody.
Is that a game?
Does the clock still run during all this? I guess it does.
Well, I have that clock running. The clock's been running game's going to be over.
Cut the clock
You yell
off.
at me. Hey, wasn't my call. Oh, be quiet, Loretta. I don't... Oh, you don't make me come down. I didn't do anything. What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. He yelled at me to turn the clock off. You going to umpire the rest of the way? You going to umpire the rest of the game? Hey, I paid $20 to see you out there.
Well, unbelievable. We got chaos at the moment, folks. So a big break in the action. We'll take a break. Let's play some commercials. Give our sponsor some airtime. Right now it's 10-6. We have no idea if they're going to end the inning or keep on playing the inning. So right now we'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after the official timeout. Play a 2-minute break.
Is open 7 days a week and offers daily specials and has a wide variety of menu items from salads to wings to burgers and fries. And check out their famous turkey burger. Damon's is famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. And when it comes to party platters, Damon's can make your party special. Simply call on the order ahead of time by calling 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings continues to please its customers. And if you're looking for a great meal any day of the week, stop by and enjoy Damon's. You stop in or use the drive-thru at the location 336 West Cherry Street. That's Damon's Restaurant, a Wayne County favorite. Beware, there's a hurricane coming to Jessup, Wayne County, but have no fear. It's a Hurricanes convenience store and Hurricanes Cafe at the corner of Highway 84 and Henson-Mosley Road near the ballparks. Hurricanes will be a Chevron gas station with great low prices, and Hurricanes Cafe will be available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your early morning biscuits, and for dinner and lunch, burgers and fries and chicken fingers and a whole lot more. Hurricanes will be opening soon with construction just about completed. They'll be here before you know it. The Hurricane is coming. Hurricanes convenience store and cafe at 84 and Henson-Mosley Road. More details to come, so keep it tuned to the Big Dog for all of the information.
Stop by Southside Automotive for major and minor mechanical repairs, diagnostic testing, tune-ups, oil changes, brakes. Southside Automotive is the place for quality repairs and prompt service. Make sure your AC is working its best for this hot summer. Joey says stop by today. We'll take care of you. If you want the best in automotive services, stop by Southside Automotive on 301 South in Jessup. Call 427-9653. That's 427-9653. Southside Automotive.
Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, located at 1516 West Orange Street in Jessup, is your sporting goods headquarters for this area. Whether it's balls, bats, gloves, bat bags, equipment, or eyewear, Sheffield's has everything you need to outfit your team. No matter what the sport, Sheffield's has the Wayne County, Long County hats, jackets, and sweatshirts to show your true school spirit. Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, the only place to purchase that much-needed equipment for the upcoming season. Be a winner. Stop by and visit Sheffield's today or give them a call at 427-2982.
Yeah, it's great.
Big Dog Country is best country.
Well, I'm not sure who they went to talk to, but they're back out on the field talking to the two coaches, and still no decision's been made on what's going to take place here. St. Simon's Island's got bats in their hands. Wayne County's got bats in their hands, so neither team's taking the field. So they told us to cut the clock, and it looks like they're going to let Wayne County bat here with bases loaded in a 10-6 game. That's what it looks like. And the St. Simon's coach is beside himself. He's just fuming. And the umpires are still discussing what's taking place. I don't know who they went to talk to. I don't know who would help them. I mean, they're not even here. I mean, nobody from the recreation department can change it. So now they're saying safe. So the umpire is going to say safe, and we got all kinds of craziness going on here. And now a game that was a good game has just unfortunately turned ugly on an umpire decision that was overruled and then overruled a second time. So again, Luke Boykin will bat, and he represents the tie and run with 2 outs, a 10-6 game, top of the third. Again, it was a bases-loaded situation, a pop-up behind first base.
Dad, I'll just wait 5 minutes on my watch.
The first baseman made the catch, stepped on the bag. First base runner was off the bag. They called him out for a double play and then overturned the call. Pitches down low, ball 1. 1-0, Luke Boykin's batting with the bases loaded, 2 outs. And what you better hope for is that in a 10-6 game,
I'm going to wait 5 minutes. And then
if he hits a grand slam and ties it up, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1.
I couldn't have it off that long ago. You know it?
Maybe we can get the rec director up here to find out what the situation was. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 1-2.
I'll just do this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I'd like to know if they want to talk to the rec director, if he could help them in any way. I'd like to know what. Let's get Carl up here, see if we get an explanation. Get him on the air and explain all the chaos. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2 pitch, and he hits him, and a run's going to score to make it a 10-7 game. So a hit batter, a run is in, makes it 10-7 with the bases loaded. And that brings up Miles Starling.
10, I can put it up to 40, right? I think go to 40. I don't think you go to 60 and then subtract a minute. Yeah.
So it's 10-7 in a third inning game. And here's the wind and pitch to Miles. It's down low and outside, ball 1. 1-0. So again, 1 run scored after the reversal of the call on the field. Let's see if we get more. Here's the pitch. Line drive, we're going to get more. Base hit. Run is in. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's now a 10-8 ball game as Miles Starling gets a base hit. So Miles gets a base hit. And here's Owen Spell.
Batting number 20, Owen Spell.
Stephen called Mr. Rose up here smiling. See if Rose will come up. I'd like to get an explanation. I got another headset here. Got to get him up there to find out what it was, if they want to talk to him or who they want to talk to. Pitches outside, ball 1. 1-0. 10-8 game. Getting real interesting now. It was 10-4. Now it's 10-8. There's a ball hit foul out of play, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the umpires left the field, went to talk to somebody, and then came back and reversed the call. So I'm just curious to see if they just told them to make the decision themselves, what they decided to do. Pitch is inside, almost another hit batter, and it's a 2 ball, 2 strike count, or 2 ball, 1 strike count. Just a strange circumstance. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 3, and he walks a run in. It'll be a 10-9 game. (10-8) at the moment in the third inning. 10-8 at the moment. 3 balls, 1 strike, and then again another ball makes it a 10-9 game. The pitch swung on and foul back, and it's full count. 3-2. Owen Spell was the batter. 3 balls, 2 strike count to him. Bases loaded in a 10-8 game. Wayne County trailing at the moment here in the top of the third. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's foul back, and it stays full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 10-8, bases loaded. The payoff pitch, and down low, 10-9. (10-9) game, bases loaded for Brad Arati. So Wayne County within 1 here in the third inning. Still batting, 2 eyes. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1-0.
Number 21, Brad Arati.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. In for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 10-9 game in favor of St. Simons Island. The pitch, call strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. But the inning is a good one for Wayne County. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs for Wayne County on 1, 2 hits. No errors and 3 men left on base. We head to the bottom half of the third. It remains a lead for St. Simons, but it's a slim lead. 10-9. The scores. We hit to the bottom half of the third inning.
For the best breakfast, lunch, or dinner in town, come to Western Sizzlin' in Jessup. They have the best hand-cut steaks that are flame-kissed to make them tender and juicy, and then they cover them with their legendary Gold Dust seasoning. The flavor is unbeatable. Also, they have their huge lunch and dinner buffet, and don't forget about their breakfast buffet Thursday through Sunday mornings. So the place to come eat today is Western Sizzlin', located at the corner of 1st Street and Sunset Boulevard in Jessup.
Priesters Collision Center. The all-new Priesters Collision Center at 424 South Highway 301 at the former Ace Body Shop is now open for business. Call Benji Priester at 559-2155. That is 559-2155 for all your auto body work or painting needs. They offer free estimates, and Benji has over 28 years experience. All the work is guaranteed. So come see Benji or Felina at Priester Collision Center on 301 South, just down from McDonald's in Jessup, for all your body shop needs.
WIFO Radio 105.5 FM.
Wayne County wins.
Head to the bottom half of the third inning. St. Simons Island will bat here. And they lead it by 1 run. And trying to see who pitching for Wayne County out there. Number 11 still out there. I believe that is Carter Spradley. It is Carter Spradley going to pitch for Wayne County here in the third bottom half in a game that Wayne County leads by a score or trails by a score of 10-9.
Bottom of the third for St. Simons.
And Wayne County trails by a score of 10-9. Bottom half of the third inning. Who's that? So again, it's a 1-run lead for St. Simons. Carter Spradley starts. First pitch is outside, ball 1. This is the 9, 1, and 2 batters for St. Simons.
Yeah, that was first pitch.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, and it's outside, ball 2, 2-0. Again, they're the home team batting here in the bottom of the third inning. I have no idea what this time situation is as they stop the clock, and so not sure where we're at. There's a ground ball, base hit, right center field. Leadoff batters on for St. Simons Island with a base hit. And it brings up the top of the order for St. Simons and Chase Schumann.
Batting number 2, Chase Schumann.
So here we go. Wayne County trying to keep it close here in the bottom half third inning, a 10-9 deficit. Pitch is hit high and deep, but foul out of play. Look out. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. 10-9 game. St. Simons Island leads it. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch, ground ball, another base hit, center field. Back-to-back singles for St. Simons. Nobody out in the inning. That brings up the number 2 hitter, Grant Wolf.
Batting number 10, Grant Wolf.
10-9 game. Here's the wind and the pitch. Popped up, foul, and out of play. No balls, 1 strike to number 2 hitter Wolf. Again, 10-9 at the moment. St. Simons Island leads it. They've got the leadoff man on, the second man on as well. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of third, trying to increase their lead here. Here's the wind and the pitch from Carter Spradley. Line, left field, over left fielder's head, and over the fence for a 3-run home run. It's a 13-9 lead for St. Simon's Island. Another home run. Won a line drive over the left field fence. Scores all three runners, and St. Simon's increases the lead to 13-9. Then they told me they were a tough team, and they are showing it here in game one. And Wayne County's going to make another pitching change. So we got a break in the action. Your score: St. Simon's Island 13, Wayne County 9. We'll be back with another pitcher after this timeout.
Damon's Restaurant is open 7 days a week and offers daily specials and has a wide variety of menu items from salads to wings to burgers and fries, and check out their famous turkey burger. Damon's is famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it comes to party platters, Damon's can make your party special. Simply call on the order ahead of time by calling 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings continues to please its customers, and if you're looking for a great meal any day of the week, stop by and enjoy Damon's. You stop in or use the drive-thru at the location 336 West Cherry Street. That's Damon's Restaurant, a Wayne County favorite.
Priesters Collision Center. The all-new Priesters Collision Center at 424 South Highway 301 at the former Ace Body Shop is now open for business. Call Benji Priester at 559-2155. That is 559-2155 for all your auto body work or painting needs. They offer free estimates, and Benji has over 28 years experience. All their work is guaranteed. So come see Benji or Felina at Priester Collision Center on 301 South, just down from McDonald's in Jessup, for all your body shop needs.
True Oldies on WIFO Jessup 105.5 FM.
Again, Wayne County trails 13-9. Another pitcher in for Wayne County. It's going to be Brad Arati for Wayne County. 13-9. What was the explanation now?
He asked him if he could appeal a judgment call.
Appeal it to who, though?
The home plate umpire.
Home plate umpire.
If he done that to start with.
Here's the key. Neither one of them knew what was going on. The bases loaded.
Yeah.
One out.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2 outs. 2 outs.
Right? And the runners run at their own risk.
We're fixing to get a phone call.
Yeah, and Brad Arati, the new pitcher for Wayne County, 13-9.
That's fine. I don't know what's going on.
Still more discussions taking place between the St. Simon's coach and the home plate umpire.
I don't understand what
You can make a change. We'll just go back and change that call. So now.
13-9 your score. Again, nobody out in the inning. Base is empty. And Drew Coleman, the batter for St. Simon, is going to face Brad Arati. So here we go. We're in the bottom of the third. Again, have no idea what the time frame is due to them stopping the clock. So let us know we've got to pick it up here. Pitches outside, ball one. This is the fourth pitch of the day for Wayne County in game one of the tournament that's going to go all the way to Wednesday if we get there. Here's the wind, the pitch, and that's way up high. Ball 2-0.
When you don't tell me to turn the clock off, I did, but that's all on him.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's part of the game. Hey, which one of y'all's robbed and which one of y'all spec?
Here's the wind and the pitch. It's outside, ball 3-0.
Time limit's going to catch him, man.
So, Jimmy, did the home plate umpire change the call? That's what you're telling me? So the home plate umpire overruled the call. Okay. 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 13-9 your score.
Oh, gosh, she's crazy. She ain't watching the game.
Here's the wind up and the pitch. And there's a ball hit high and deep to right, and it's going to drop in for a hit. Gets by the right fielder, and the runner will head to second base and reach second base.
We haven't been walking a lot. They've been hitting.
So St. Simon's continues their hot hitting here and brings up Hegman. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third and 13-9 game.
The Hegman, here's the good thing about it. If they lose, Bob can go do their games, and I'll do the winner's bracket game for our black team against somebody, because I ain't watching our game.
Here's the wind and the pitch. And a bunt down the first base line, and it's going to be a hit.
You want to call him that?
So, again, first and third for St. Simons Island. That's the first bunt they've been able to get down for a hit here in this ball game. They've been squaring the bunt a bunch, but have not put any bunts in play. 13-9.
Number 3, Don Long.
Long, the batter for St. Simons Island.
Okay, get rid of those.
Again, 13-9. St. Simons Island leads it.
They just get all those runs back.
Here's the wind and the pitch. And they square the bunt and pull back. Runner at first heads to second base. No throw down. 13-9 your score. St. Simons Island leads it. Again, if Wayne County loses, they'll be back in action at 10. We'll have that game for you tomorrow at 10. Again, 9:50 pregame show. Both teams will be playing at the same time. Just keep posted on the other team. Here's the wind, the pitch, and another bunt down the third base side, but this one's foul. And it's no balls, 1 strike. So we'll be back here tomorrow, 9:50 regardless, it looks like. They play at 10 o'clock in the morning. They play Douglas.
This team plays Douglas?
That's
right.
Bob's doing that game. I'm not going to do that game. That game won't be no good to watch.
Here's the wind, the pitch. Ground ball, base hit right field. Another run in to make it a 14-9 game. Here goes another run. Nope, they're going to hold the runner third. Yeah, am I reading that right? The loser of this game's down there in that, right there in that 10 o'clock game.
Saturday, 10 o'clock, loser of game 4.
Number 11, William Ned.
This is game 4.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right?
Game 1.
Yep, Douglas plays one. So that's what it'll be tomorrow if Wayne County can't not come back in this game. Here's the wind and the pitch. Fly ball, high and deep. This one is gone. A 3-run home run to make it a 17-9 game in favor of St. Simons Island.
Some run for the money.
So St. Simons Island makes it a 17-9 game here in the bottom of the third inning. So it's 17-9 in favor of St. Simons Island in the bottom of the third inning. So St. Simons getting all those runs back that Wayne County got back in the bottom of the, or in the top of the inning. Still nobody out here, and it's 17-9 in favor of St. Simons.
That's Hartman.
And there's a ball hit to third, throw to first in time. There's one down in the inning. 1 away.
Batting number 4, Hayden Tuckson.
Brad Irati set the wind and the pitch. And it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. 17-9, St. Simons Island here in the bottom of the third inning. Brad Irati on the mound for Wayne County. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's inside, ball 1. 1-1. Yeah, not sure where we are time-wise. Do we have any idea? Is that the correct time spot? Do we have any idea? Time-wise, we don't know.
What? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's right. I waited 5 minutes and I added 30 to that. And
okay, so that time on that clock is correct.
Right.
23 minutes.
Of course, I know they're going to blame me because they always blame me for everything.
So probably this inning and next inning, and that's about it. And a 17-9 game in favor of St. Simons Island. There's the wind, the pitch. And again, inside, ball 2. 2-1. Been some long games here in game 1 of the tournament for both teams. 18-5, a final for Wayne Black and Wayne Gold trailing 17-9. Again, that big controversial reversal call. Fortunately, not really hurting St. Simon's at this point, up 17-9. Here's the wind and the pitch. But at the time, it really looked big because it went from 10-4 to 10-9. But St. Simon's Island, once again exploding here in the bottom of the inning, lead at 17-9. Here's the wind and the pitch, and that ball's hit foul. Yeah, so this game is we're going to wrap it up. Got to get this stuff back to the station and charge it up for tomorrow. Be back to wrap it up tomorrow morning at 9:50 as we get ready for the 10 o'clock game, it appears, for the Wayne Gold team against Douglas. And that'll be on field number 4 right here, where we are right now. And again, Wayne County should win that one pretty easily, what we saw of Douglas. So they'll move to the 2:30 game. So we'll have a doubleheader for tomorrow at 10 and then have a break and have the next game at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then if they survive that, they'll be back Monday at 10 a.m. in the loser's bracket. There's a fly ball down the right field line, hooking foul, and it's a foul ball. Again, time just becoming a big factor here in this ball game. Down to 20 minutes left to go in this one. So again, most likely just one more inning after this one. But trying to get out of this inning, it's 17-9 with a runner first and one out. And Brad already looking for these final 2 outs for Wayne County here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's fouled off the screen. So again, 17-9. St. Simon still batting here, bottom half of the 3rd inning. Again, junior boys lost today. Mike girls lost today. So again, Wayne Black, the number 2 All-Star team, the only team to win, 18-5 over Douglas. Ground ball hit to short, flipped to second for 1 on the first, not in time. But there's 2 outs in the inning. And it remains a 17-9 game. $17-9, your score. St. Simon's Island on top. Brad's wind in the pitch. And it's down low. Runner from first hits to second and steals second base. 17-9, your score. 3rd inning action. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball hit the short. Shortstop long throw. Throws down. We pick it up and make the out. Nice scoop at first by Owen Spell. Ends the inning, but St. Simon's has an inning. We go to the 4th. Your score reads St. Simon's Island 17, Wayne County 9.
Hi, this is your Sheriff John Carter. I want to wish all our Wayne County All-Star teams best wishes in their bid for state titles. I'm very proud of all our teams. And win or lose, I support your efforts as you represent our community. Go get them, and good luck. This is your Sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Hello, this is Bert Yergin. I'm asking you to vote for my wife, Frances Yergin, as our next clerk of court. As a former Wayne County baseball player, I recognize a home run hitter, and that is what Frances will be when elected. She will even pinch hit for you, the citizens of Wayne County. Early voting begins July 5th for 3 weeks at the courthouse. Election day is July 26th. We thank you for your vote for Frances Bennett Yergin.
For by the candidate.
Head to the 4th inning, 17-9 we trail. And again, Wayne County's got to get to their bat rack here if we're going to get back in it here in this final inning. Again, time's going to become a factor here in this 4th inning. Don't believe we're going to be able to have enough time to see a 5th inning. Again, Wayne County trailing by a score of 17-9. So here we go, 17-9. Wayne County to bat here. Well, that time becoming a factor, you think they'd hurry up and get up the bat here. But, again, more time taken in between innings, it appears, than during the innings, as we just take forever to warm up pitchers. Don't understand that at all. But that's been the trend here through the tournament. So it's 17-9 as we go to the fourth inning. Wayne County trails here against St. Simon's Island. I believe Hunter Yeomans is going to lead it off for Wayne County in the fourth inning. Yeah, this is still Schumann, right?
No, I ain't
Schumann.
Yeah, he said something about the clock. The clock is right.
Yeah, I don't worry about the clock.
No, that's what they're talking about now. They're trying to get extra time. They get it, but they ain't going to be on.
Who wants extra time?
Who is this? 10.
Hunter Yeomans.
Yes.
Hunter Yeomans.
Lead off the top of the fourth. Wayne County number 10. Hunter Yeomans.
So here we go, 17-9. Hunter Yeoman's going to bat for Wayne County in the top of the fourth inning. Again, reminder, they're the home team. They lead 17-9, so Wayne County's got to get it rolling here in this fourth inning. Here's the wind, the pitch, and that's in for a strike. No balls, one strike. Hunter has walked and singled. Again, hit the long single off the left field fence.
Right.
Is that
that's the right time.
That's the right time.
That is absolutely the right time. That's what left in the game.
All right, that's all I think to know.
Because I waited 5 minutes before I started that clock a while ago after Jerome.
I know you're going to walk off.
Ask Carl Roosevelt to come and explain all that craziness that took place a couple innings ago.
It was a judgment call, and he just wanted to know if they could appeal it.
Okay.
That's all he wanted to know.
Look at that.
already know that. I knew that.
Yeah.
Here's the wind, the pitch. Inside, ball 2-1.
They might be going to put 5 minutes back on the clock because he did walk off the field.
I know. I stopped the clock when he told me.
Okay.
I did stop the clock, and I waited.
He has to stop the clock, right?
All right.
I mean, I'll do what you want me to, but
that's his decision now.
Here's the wind, the pitch.
I'll let you know.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's right. Put it all
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's great. Golly. I know I should have stayed home.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the wind and the pitch. Up high, ball 3. 3-2.
5 minutes. It just means that they're going. St. Simon's going to get their bat with about 3 seconds.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down in the fourth for Wayne County.
It's 8 after 5, though, correct?
Brings up. This isn't Terry Mitchner. This is somebody else. Number 6 who's batting here.
Who is this? Who is this, Bob?
I'm looking. I got it. Hold on. It is Kyle Ellis.
Kyle Ellis?
Kyle Ellis.
Batting number 16, Kyle Ellis.
Number 6, Kyle Ellis.
Kyle Ellis.
So Kyle Ellis going to bat.
Over there, they gave me changes and everything. This guy ain't told us nothing. Get on the stick about these. They ain't done a very good job.
Again, 17-9, trying to wrap it up here. Fourth inning action. Be back in action tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 9:50 with the pregame show. Again, should be an easy win in that loser's bracket game for our number 1 team against Douglas, who really struggled against our number 2 team, lost 18-5. But we'll have that game for you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's up high. Ball 1, 1-1. Kyle Ellis batting now for Wayne County All-Stars. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Again, Wayne County trailing 17-9 here to St. Simon's Island.
I figured they weren't cheering for a wild pitch. The kid over there looking.
Here's the wind and the pitch. There's Don Luke.
Well, that's ball 4.
That's 3.
3-1. 3-1, I think.
It must be 3-2. I don't know which one he called a strike.
Here's the wind and the pitch.
Oh, that was
strike. 3-2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. to Kyle Ellis. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 outs in the 4th. And it brings up, this will be another pinch hitter, I do believe. 23. Is that the number? Is that the number, 23?
Michael Jordan.
Hayden Beasley.
Hayden number 23, Hayden Beasley. Michael Jordan.
There's the pitch to Hayden. Inside, ball 1. 1-0. 17-9. So the official ruling is the base umpire wanted to know if he could appeal a judgment call, which they said he could. So he appealed it to the home plate umpire. The home plate umpire overturned the call that was originally called out double play. But Jimmy Peak made a great point. It was an infield fly rule that they didn't call because the bases were loaded and less than 2 outs. It should have been an infield fly rule and runners advance at their own risk. Now we get another conversation taking place. Not sure what this is about. Looks like the home plate umpire took one in the shin or something. He's bent over. Is he going to be able to continue? And apparently he is. Gene Rowland trying to check on him, see if he's okay. And again, this just keeps on killing time.
That's good. You're losing time and you sit there and you're going to argue over something.
17-9. Again, this is definitely going to be our last at bat here. The clock's under 10 minutes now. Here's the wind and the pitch. And that's inside. And this is Hayden Beasley batting for Wayne County, number 23. The pitch is down low. Not sure. He doesn't give the indicator. Here's the wind, the pitch. And it's outside, ball 4. So Beasley draws a walk. Brings the top of the order up in Aiden Hall. So Aiden Hall bats, leadoff batter for Wayne County.
Aiden Hall.
17-9 game. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's fouled out of play. No balls, 1 strike. 17-9 the score here. Wayne County trailing the St. Simons Island All-Stars in Game 1 of the tournament here in Wayne County. The black team won 18-5. They'll play tomorrow at 10 o'clock as well. I'm not sure. They play St. Simons number 2, so we'll keep you posted on them while we do the other game. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 17-9 your score. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the inning comes to an end. Wayne County comes up empty in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. Head to the bottom of the 4th. 17-9 in favor of St. Simons Island.
Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck.
You've planned, you've practiced, and now's your time to execute as an all-star. The team at Wayne Memorial Hospital is behind you all the way as you pursue district and state championships. Your diligence, commitment to hard work, and dedication Mirror our core values here at Wayne Memorial. Congratulations for making it this far, and best of luck to all of our Wayne County All-Star teams. Wayne Memorial Hospital, your 2010 and 2015 Georgia Alliance of Community Hospitals Small Hospital of the Year.
True Oldies on WIFO Jazz at 105.5 FM.
Again, Hayden Beasley going to pitch for Wayne County. Again, the clock's at 7 minutes on the board, so if St. Simon's Island bats...
23.
Again, not sure why we're playing the bottom half of this inning. Pretty much formality here, I would believe. Is any going to add time to the clock?
You wait and see what we do.
Whatever, 23
They're down by 8. What's the run rule? Isn't it 12 after 4? It's 12 after 4, right? So if they score 4 runs, it's over, right? I mean, they got an 8-run lead already. They score 4 runs, it's over anyway. If they score 4 runs, it is. It's 12 after 4. I mean, they score 4 runs, it's Katie barred the door anyway. Time factor doesn't matter.
It's 10 after 4, isn't it?
No, it's 12 after 4. It's 15 after 3. It's 20 after 3, 12 after 4. Is it 12 after 4? It's 12 after 4, right? So if they score 4 runs, it's over. So here we go. Bottom of the 4th. We'll see what comes first, the time factor or the 4 runs. Yeah, they've scored every inning except the first inning.
The bottom of the 4th for St. Simon's, number 10, Grant Wolf.
They scored 9 in the second.
He said 2 home. He could get 3.
And they scored 6 in the third. Hey, buddy, what's up? You want to give us the official umpire rule on that call? On the appeal? Oh, you weren't here. Okay. That's a good answer, Ben Hawkinsmith. Good answer. Here we go. 17-9, your score. Is St. Simon's Island bats here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Up by 8. Again, if they score 4, the game is over.
Stuck up there.
Foul ball up in the screen. Again, Wayne County trailing 17-9 here against St. Simon's Island, number 1. Again, as soon as this game is over, we're going to wrap it up, get the equipment back to the station, and charge it up for tomorrow. That's what we got to do. So, got to have a quick post-game show and get out of here. As this game has just dragged on like the first game. These games seem like they're taking forever. Whoever came with the 2-hour time limit needs their head examined. Needs to go back to an hour and a half. 90-minute games. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's outside. What's really disturbing is the lack of pitching in all the games I've seen. Kids just can't throw strikes on a consistent basis. That is sad to see. There's a fly ball high and deep, and that one is gone. Kiss it goodbye. 18-9 in favor of St. Simon's Island. So, again, St. Simon's just continues to pour it on here as they continue to just hit the ball and hit it well. And they lead it by a score of 18-9.
He might be the hardest player of the game, huh?
18-9 in favor of St. Simon's.
Batting number 12, Drew Coleman.
Clock's at 3 minutes.
Why do you even play for this?
So I'm saying this. I don't understand why he went out there for the bottom of the 4th. This game was over, and there's no sense in them batting here in the bottom of this inning. We're never going to see a 5th. So what does it matter if they bat here in the 4th? Here's the wind and the pitch, and it's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 18-9. St. Simon's Islands leads it. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clock shows 2 minutes. even if you put 5 more minutes on, Smiley, I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, they're going to bat the entire inning, the whole time frame. So I don't understand why they batted it all in the bottom of this inning. It makes no sense. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Inside and low, ball 3. 3-2. And be back here at 9:50. Have all the reports on all the games that the other teams are in. Again, Junior Boys got whipped by Glenn 8-0. They play here tomorrow at 4:45. We're hosting that bracket. Try to find out who they play. Have that for you tomorrow morning. 1 ball, or that's the ball, so a walk given up here. Nobody out, a runner at first base. Again, 18-9 your score. Clock showing 1 minute.
And number 5, Hegeman.
Hegeman bats. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Runner at second base is going to come around and come to third, and he will reach third base. So runners at first and third for St. Simon's Island. Another reason why I want to play this inning, you use another pitcher. You know, you need all the pitching you're going to get if you're headed to the losers bracket. So you got another pitcher putting pitch counts up in a game that is just, again, at this point, a formality. 18-9, clock at 1 minute. So I don't understand why we'd even start this inning. It was not to our benefit at all. Because we're headed to the losers bracket tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Going to need all the pitchers we can get. And there's a ball in behind the catcher, and the batter goes to the screen. Runner goes down to second base. So I guess we are playing 5 more minutes. Is that what they said? Well, the clock's over. I mean, the clock's at 0. There's a ball foul. I don't know what we're doing.
They can put 5 minutes. They're just trying to get us our bat. That's all it is. That's ridiculous.
Here's the wind, the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 3. 3-1. Again, 18-9. 2 runners on base. Pitch is outside, ball 4.
They give you lineup cards. They need to put positions down. They don't put positions. First and last names and numbers and positions. And I don't get that. Okay.
Hey, one thing too is when they change pictures, that they didn't let us know who.
This guy, we've noticed.
Put his number down.
This guy ain't giving us a change yet as far as pitching goes.
What are we doing, Specs? 5 more minutes?
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Or what are they doing then? I mean, what?
Who's the home team?
They're the home team. That's what I'm saying. What's the benefit of us even pitching?
They finally realized it.
Right.
They finally realized it.
Okay, game's over. That's the ball game, folks. Again, final score 18-9. St. Simon's Island wins it. We'll be back here tomorrow at 9:50 tomorrow for the gold team against Douglas in the losers bracket game at 10 o'clock. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Thank the Jonathan Baggett Studios. Bob Moore saying so long, everybody. Have a great night.
Damon's Restaurant is open 7 days a week and offers daily specials and has a wide variety of menu items from salads to wings to burgers and fries, and check out their famous turkey burger. Damon's is famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it comes to party platters, Damon's can make your party special. Simply call on the order ahead of time by calling 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings continues to please its customers, and if you're looking for a great meal any day of the week, stop by and enjoy Damon's. You stop in or use the drive-thru at the location 336 West Cherry Street. That's Damon's Restaurant, a Wayne County favorite. Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, located 1516 West Orange Street in Jessup, is your sporting goods headquarters for this area. Whether it's balls, bats, gloves, bat bags, equipment, or eyewear, Sheffield's has everything you need to outfit your team. No matter what the sport, Sheffield's has the Wayne County and Long County hats, jackets, and sweatshirts to show your true school spirit. Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, the only place to purchase that much-needed equipment for the upcoming season. Be a winner. Stop by and visit Sheffield's today or give them a call at 427-2982.
Stop by Southside Automotive for major and minor mechanical repairs, diagnostic testing, tune-ups, oil changes, brakes. Southside Automotive is the place for quality repairs and prompt service. Make sure your AC is working its best for this hot summer. Joey says stop by today. We'll take care of you. If you want the best in automotive services, stop by Southside Automotive on 301 South in Jessup. Call 427-9653. That's 427-9653. Southside Automotive.
Beware, there's a hurricane coming to Jessup and Wayne County, but have no fear. It's a Hurricanes convenience store and Hurricanes Cafe at the corner of Highway 84 and Henson-Mosley Road near the ballparks. Hurricanes will be a Chevron gas station for great low prices, and Hurricanes Cafe will be available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your early morning biscuits, and for dinner and lunch, burgers and fries and chicken fingers and a whole lot more. Hurricanes will be opening soon with construction just about